Oh, so Nico said, depending on what happens next episode, we might not be friends anymore.
Although it's interesting that he chose this time to be like a supporter.
Yeah. Well, did y'all hear the outro?
Yes.
I did not hear the outro for Friday.
Yes, I did.
I have not listened to that yet.
I was like if y'all, I know y'all hate me right now, and I understand that if you want to go leave us a 1-star review on this episode on Podchaser, like I'm not going to hold it against you. But counterpoint, you know you want to listen, right? You know you want to listen to that next episode.
Yeah.
If you leave a 1-star review,
It's like
Manrose will die.
Hold him hostage.
For every
that I kind of-
1-star review, I will kill off a beloved character.
It's like the thing about that.
If this episode does not get at least 10 retweets and 10 likes, one beloved character will perish.
You don't want Tosher Stoutheart to be an orphan, do you?
Oh,
Oh man, I should start holding characters hostage.
Oh God!
You hold us hostage.
But do like a Patreon tier subscription, and as long as we reach our goals, that's one character saved.
Oh God.
like make it like a $1,000 like donation. Like you get to choose which character is safe.
or have like a counter campaign of like you counter pick for support to which character you want to die.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Who has plot armor? Who doesn't?
Who has plot armor? Who doesn't?
Hopefully, Victor, Julian, and Alistair have a tiny bit of plot armor.
Never.
You know what?
Never.
I have
We're
a
the
tiny
only ones
bit. It's
that
called
aren't
multiple
safe.
lives.
As we're about to discuss, there is only one character who has plot armor, and I think we all know who that is.
Dalton.
It's Gerbo.
Oh,
Everyone
okay.
knows that Gerbo has plot armor. Clearly,
I mean, do they know that though? Do they know that?
I think
Things
in their
are-
heart of hearts they know.
I thought
Things
it was
are really
Gimbal.
starting to go my way.
Everything's coming up, Gerbo.
All right. Well, welcome everybody to August 2020. Microphones and Morons. I said microphones and monsters last episode, and yeah, I fucked it up.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh no! Wait,
Yes,
was that
you
canon?
did.
Was last month canon?
Yeah,
No, it wasn't then.
I didn't
Legally
take it out.
speaking.
I just left it in because we're morons. So when
It works. It
in
fits.
these episodes, yeah.
Gosh. Do we need to have a Meta Morons episode about how we're dumb on the dumb one?
I don't think that'll work very
We'll
well.
have a
Did we just do it?
bonus. We'll have a bonus episode called Morons and Morons.
Morons,
Morons and morons. And then we'll have one of those shirts where it's just morons and morons and morons and morons and morons.
We should do a supercut of just whenever we're confused.
So it's going to be basically the show, right?
Yeah.
It's like, so what does this wall look like?
And just play
That's a lot of work.
the technical difficulty song from The Simpsons.
Mhm. So this was a very eventful month. I think I say that for every month. But we season finale just happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
action.
Absolutely. And all of this build up, like everybody's been complaining about like the kind of cliffhangers and everything that you've been doing with all of this. It was
Yeah.
all just practice.
Yeah, if you
Leading-
didn't,
leading
if you
up to
thought
this
you
one-
didn't get closure before,
Leading up to this one major cliffhanger to close out the season.
Yeah. Yeah, it was all according to my plan. I was practicing
to
the whole
wrap
time.
up with a nice little bow, and just everyone goes home happy.
No.
We
We
fired
wake up
3
and,
Eldritch blasts and a couple of lightning gun shots. 1 or 2 ninja stars, and then Dalton goes down, and we all go home and have fun. We play some ping pong in the break room at the DDA.
Like and the best part is we don't even get any closure to hold this over. It's all questions.
yeah.
Oops,
Yeah.
all questions.
Who
I'll
is
say
Eric Cartman's father?
Is it Victor? Alistair?
Is it the 1978 Denver Broncos?
Is it Gerbo?
Oh,
Gerbo's just that weird little dude that the professor had.
Yeah.
Timmy,
Yeah.
I think it is.
No. Was it Timmy?
Oh, not Timmy. Not Timmy.
I can't remember his name. But it's like
He
the
was
man,
like,
it's the manservant that I can't remember the name of the doctor either.
Dr. Mephisto. I know
yeah,
that.
that was
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
it.
think.
He was like
I saw those
half
episodes recently.
rat, half boy, or something like that. I
Yes.
forgot.
Yeah, and
There was a song
Now that
about
I think
it.
about it, they only really appeared in early episodes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They were kind of main characters for a while.
For a little
I
bit
think
there, yeah.
recurring characters.
Yeah,
They weren't
they
main
showed up a
characters.
few times, like early on.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. No, I actually had this finale planned out for quite some time.
As long
yeah,
as he
so-
had the anything else planned, everything else was just made up. Trying to figure out how to get here.
Yes,
It wasn't
exactly. That's what it
specifically
was.
our bad decisions that led to this cliffhanger.
No,
It's
Well-
not entirely all far.
I mean,
Our
things
fault.
could have changed based on y'all's
Oh, yeah.
decisions.
yeah, things could have
that's
gone
just
way better.
this is what happened based on your decisions. But no, I had this whole scenario planned out. But it definitely could have been different. So
Do you ever feel like your decisions don't matter? Like we're predestined for certain events to happen?
Every day.
so y'all saved a lot of people.
Yes, we
Yeah.
did.
And not all of them apparently.
It's fine.
The only
Poor
person
Mario and
Julian
Luigi.
remembered. Oh yeah, Mario and
Hey.
Luigi.
Poor
Oh no,
Mario.
not Mario and Luigi. I forgot about Mario and Luigi.
Hey, come and help me move this couch, and you just jump
We'll
on the
never know if
couch.
that couch got moved.
and
or
lands
not.
on-
See, that's the problem.
So here's my headcanon. They're still moving the couch, and they are attacked, and then the pure weight of the couch crushed them both.
Oh.
Like if
sad.
we'd have gone to try and save them,
And
they'd have still been moving the couch, and we'd have been stuck trying to move the couch.
No, my theory is that they dropped the couch and it smashed all of like the crazed people that were attacking them because they were too busy moving to go to the theater, and then they went and hid in the sewers and found a pipe.
Yeah.
and went down the pipe.
They
And
leveled
that's
up from
down the
killing
Mushroom
all
Kingdom.
But
yeah,
what
they leveled
about
up from killing
Bowman?
so many of those zombies and those crazed dark wellians.
Why does
and-
everybody forget about Bowman?
yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Bowman.
Mr. and Mrs. Bowman, yeah.
Yeah, y'all saved them for them to just die,
Yep.
be
Well,
left
last
behind
we
in this
knew that,
world.
like Bowman was headed over to see his wife at the sanitarium. Like it's
Yeah,
a
we
little
didn't
far
go
to
save
go.
anybody at the sanitarium.
Yeah, there's no one important in
Not-
the
not
set.
even-
Oh, shit.
Not even Dr. Mushkin. Dr.
Yes,
Mushbar
Julian-
Arabica coffee beans.
Yes, Julian forgot his colleague and friend.
I did not forget. I made a snap decision in that I thought it would be in the best interest to tackle the unholy thing in front of us quickly rather than go on like a rescue trip for everybody. But
Yeah.
I mean, on the whole,
No,
we got
no,
a lot
it's
of
fine.
important people.
No, we
poor
kindly
rescued
barkeep.
lots of people.
You rescued the people you at least rescued the one person in the city that everybody cares about that listens, Gerbo.
The poor
Oh, yeah.
barkeep.
Oh yeah, poor Timothy. Was it Timothy?
Barkeeper.
Or yeah, I think it was Timothy, wasn't it?
I
Don't
don't
remember.
But
Therefore,
I also don't remember, only because I was drunk.
at least we can rest well knowing that Alistair saved everybody that mattered to him.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Alistair.
Yes, you saved everyone that mattered except the most important person.
Yeah, but that was a whole different thing.
It was a whole different thing.
and honestly, not necessarily too far gone.
Fair.
I mean,
Who's that?
there's already going to have to be some black ass fucking magic here to get through that. So
For what?
Oh, we can't talk about that person. Spoilers.
to save the one that really matters to Alistair.
Oh,
wink.
well, yeah.
Nudge,
Yeah.
nudge.
Gotcha.
Already, gonna
but they're
involve
already
some
gone.
Crazy ass magic.
So what the events that play out from where we stopped into now is basically, if I had to think about it, it's if a carnival was taking place during the events of Raccoon City in Resident Evil 3.
Mm-hmm.
And like just the mad dash of like trying to find everyone and then get everyone to safety and then not die by the horrors.
Yeah.
Because like
And
we had to
then-
make a couple of stops at a couple of different locations and then grab them and grab stuff and then head back to the DDA, i.e. the subway station for RE3.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely some Resident Evil, Left 4 Dead, 28 days later, 28 weeks later, like
Lots
that.
of 28 days.
Yeah.
and even the people we saved didn't get out unscathed.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
I made
Poor
sure of
Chandira.
that. If
Chandira.
y'all left somebody by themselves, I was going to fuck them up.
I mean,
That
at
was
least
the plan.
Chandira kept her good arm.
No, she lost her good
No,
arm.
she lost
she
her
lost
good
her
arm.
shooting arm.
I thought that was the shooting arm. Damn
No,
it. Yeah, because I
she
made
lost her shooting
Yeah,
arm.
because I made the Blazing Saddles joke in the episode.
Yeah.
That's fine. You know, hey, I did 85% a good job.
Yeah. No, y'all did
Saved
good.
85% of Chandira.
Yeah, it's a passing score in my book.
Yeah. And I wanted to do like I did this pseudo combat chase scene / rescue / like definitely like a Left 4 Dead kind of
Yeah.
thing.
That kept it from slowing down every time we would have to go into combat. So
Yeah.
that made it.
We also saw some people do combat that we haven't seen before, i.e. Luth.
Yeah,
I know,
Luth.
right?
Well, y'all saw him, but he was affected in the first few episodes. He was affected by the Moon Beast because they were casting magic. And
But yeah, like I think,
but he took some hits. He did take
Yep.
some hits.
like I was pretty happy with my little group there. Like Luth and Brackett were really getting it.
Yeah.
That sounds like a cartoon show. It's like Luth
And Brackett.
Luth and Brackett.
Just Rocky and Bullwinkle.
Yeah, you got to watch Barham in action. You got to watch
That was badass.
Chandira
Oh, yeah.
in action. Fanning that gun up and popping the last
see
bullet in
Gimbal
the
in action.
Last time she ever gets to do that.
gimbal in action.
Yeah, wasn't Gimbal blowing things up?
Yeah, Gimbal
Like
had
in all
explosives.
seriousness, I would not mind a side story of Gimbal and Brackett.
Yeah, yeah.
Sounds cool.
Well, they're still together. They are just trapped inside of a library that y'all put them in,
Yeah,
along
for
with a
safety
bunch
reasons.
of random people. Yeah, no.
And books.
And
And
Luth,
books.
you stuck inside of a crypt with an all-you-can-eat buffet
A
of
literal all-you-can-eat buffet.
people that have seen the most disturbing things out of anybody in the world, in the universes. Like, they've seen some shit, and that's his food. And he gains memories from eating them.
Oh, he'll be fine.
Now let's think about this for a second.
He'll be fine.
How did this campaign start?
with the
Victor
eating.
and Luth.
With,
Yeah,
with,
Victor
with
is Luth.
Luth eating some bad shit and then
Yeah.
having a freak out.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine,
He'll
yeah.
be fine.
Hey, when
be fine.
we actually get to him again, like he's gonna be like the wisest motherfucker you've
Yes.
ever met.
Exactly.
He is gonna know everything.
Luth is going to be in charge.
It's just going to be Yoda.
You get back to the crypt and there's nothing left, and he's just like sitting there, just floating in the middle of the room, like glowing.
I see you have come back, my son.
For the Doctor Who fans out there, he'll be the face of Bo.
He'll be the face of Bo. Yes.
There you go.
There you go. But no, there's a lot of reading material for them, magical and non-magical, and dreadful and not dreadful. So They got stuff to keep them occupied, I guess, and hopefully they find something to make food.
Hopefully.
Did we talk about the play proper?
The
We
play
haven't
proper?
talked about the
Not
play.
Morons, no.
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 Yeah,
Not
we
yet.
need to backtrack to that whole.
Yeah, that's fine.
Terrible story. It didn't explain anything.
Yeah, it was just my setup for a combat scene, really.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Now, if you guys have listened to the editor's take on on that play, I recommend. Was it episode? Is it 49's outro?
Oh, the
review?
The review, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that
Reviewer's
would have been
take.
49.
Yeah. That pretty much sums up the whole thing.
Yeah, it was very well done.
No tasteful
Yeah.
nudity.
It
No
shows all the
taste in it.
things that were happening that weren't part of the combat, like story wise. There was elaborate scenery and all kinds of stuff that.
I mean, check out those effects. They're crazy.
Yeah,
I mean, hey, you got to see it to believe it, and they're just like, "This is amazing."
So
I have to
good.
say, y'all really stepped it up with the outros. And
I got more practice. I got more practice with it, and I just started like as more things were happening in the world, I got more ideas for like more interesting stuff.
yeah,
Not all mine are interesting. I've got good ones, and I've got Adam imitations.
Still, I think yours have been pretty awesome. Like I feel
Yeah,
like
no,
I've
well-
been kind of lagging behind here.
well, I mean, you've been doing Alistair the whole time, really.
I have been.
Till the last one you did.
Well,
but
I
like
figured
Victor,
it sounded like fun. I would do that.
yeah,
Except for
Vic-
Alistair wouldn't let me.
yeah. But Steven had I don't know, he really stepped it up with that one where he was coaching Victor on an episode that he
was
wasn't
really
in.
good.
Right.
That was
And then
super
like
good.
since then it's been like y'all have been in competition to like top
I've literally
last
trying to top
outro.
that. That one was so good, Steve.
It really was.
keep
Like
doing
that
that.
was what kicked the whole thing off.
Yeah. Keep doing that because
the way I when I sit down to do them, like Alistair's are more like breaking the fourth walls. Like Alistair's just commenting on what happened and his opinions and everything, and Victor wouldn't know what to do if he had a fourth wall to break.
yeah.
I mean, I essentially just when I'm trying to come up with something, I just think, well, like how if you just sat Victor in front of the microphone and told him do an outro for this episode,
He would ask everyone listening. If
He would
they
be
were
like, "This
okay.
what now?"
so confused.
Like, I don't know what you're talking about. What is this?
Everyone's gonna think I'm mean. What? I had to kill everyone.
Why
I don't
is-
want him to do that.
Why is this guy putting all of our friends in danger? That's very not nice.
What is this like thing in front of me you want me to talk into?
What's an initiative roll?
Who's Mike?
Who's mine? Yeah, there you go.
There we go.
That's the one.
Oh,
We got there.
yeah, we got there. Oh man.
You'll never guess, but we fell for the same trap twice.
Yeah, go figure.
You
I'm
went
sure we'll
into
fall for
another
it again.
basement. Alistair was the first one in again.
Yeah, it's true. But this time we all followed. We all accepted the responsibility of being trapped together.
I'm sure we will continue to fall into that trap over and over again.
Hey, you know what? You might be right.
When all else fails, go downstairs.
Go downstairs.
Oh yeah, go downstairs. It's never bad. It always moves the plot along.
You know, I still am really intrigued to see like what was going on with Barham. Like in the meantime, was he just literally staring at the window like the whole time? like that's
Something
why he
strange
was there
about
to like
this window.
save Victor because he was just still staring at the window. He's like, oh, Oh,
Well-
okay. Well, let me go take care of that
He
crypt
just
folk.
stood there and pointed a shotgun at the window and just waited.
Well, he was at the window. He went and checked out the window, and then he heard the commotion up front, and he had gone to check with Chandira, discuss with Chandira to get everybody to a safe place, and then he came to the back because Julian had also mentioned possibly at the back door. So he was heading back to the back door and watched this crypt folk standing over Victor while he's trying to push the dumpster.
Yeah.
So that's what happened in the background there. He wasn't just standing there looking in the window the entire time.
I can have my head cannon.
Yeah.
You do. The lasers come straight out of Alistair's mouth.
Victor had a pretty awesome kill scene in the play.
Yeah, that's true.
You literally bit someone's like hand/arm off? Was it?
He didn't kill them. He didn't kill them.
No.
He just put
He
them in a coma.
specifically did not kill them.
He didn't kill them.
Yeah. He will
That
only,
one guy.
He will only have nightmare sleeping for the rest of his life.
Yeah. He only did lethal damage psychically, but with the intention not to kill.
That guy could get rehabilitated and maybe eat on his own one day.
You left him the psychic impression of this is hurting me more than it hurts you.
Oh. While his fingers are in your mouth saying, "This is not a play."
Which is honestly maybe my favorite line of all month.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I feel like the audience didn't listen.
Yeah.
I think the audience was captivated and they didn't know what to think.
Yeah.
I told them it's not a play. Maybe I should have said get out. I don't know.
The mouthful of fingers. Oh man, they're just crunching the whole time.
God. And then
You just can't stop chewing.
Then the play went from bad to worse, even though we did save Astra Creel and Gertie, so that was nice.
Yeah.
And all that dumb bullshit that I spent trying to deal with the daggers was literally for nothing.
It really
Literally
was.
nothing.
Always for nothing. Anytime
We
I
don't
have
know.
some sort of
the
brilliant
daggers.
scream-
The daggers that you affected could have been the ones where the guys didn't hit anybody and just went straight down.
Well, no,
The
because they
only-
didn't have time to get those daggers.
No,
those
they didn't
daggers
have
were
time to
down
get
there
'em.
with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
There's only
What
one.
if we had just left the women downstairs?
I don't know what would happen.
They
They would have
likely
been
wouldn't have
trapped.
been
Probably
in
we
danger.
wouldn't have been able to get them
I
out.
would have
We
been able to get
save
them. No.
They would have been down there, and who knows what would have happened.
Yeah, and even if we did what I thought we should do, which is burn down the whole playhouse, they would have died of asphyxiation underneath the basement. So there's that.
Yeah. I think y'all made good decisions.
I don't think that's true. I think we survived bad decisions.
We made decisions.
You saved everybody that I had like set up for you, but
See, even
I
you forgot
left it
about Dr.
open.
Verspar.
Yeah, well, I didn't, but I knew y'all would forget her.
He knows us too well.
So I didn't set her up in the chance that y'all would choose to go get her, just like the Stouthearts. I didn't have them set up, but I left people not set up to give y'all the chance to make a decision to go and save other people.
That would be
Those poor
really
orc
shitty of
bouncers.
Alistair to like not try and save the people that he's actually kind of okay with.
Yeah. They feed you fish.
They
Yeah.
feed you fish and yak milk.
And make me backpacks.
Yes. Oh man.
They're good folk.
There was one, and Alistair got all freaking John Wick towards the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the end of the play, definitely. He was just like, screw this. I hate this Dalton guy. Boom, boom, boom,
Fuck
boom,
this.
boom, boom,
I'm out.
boom.
Meanwhile, Julian and Victor just like, what do we do? I don't know.
Run.
Get Gertie and Astra to run.
Where's our cat guardian?
Y'all didn't even
I would've-
discuss anything. You were just like, I grab Gertie and I start running because I can't
Yeah.
pick up Verspar.
Although I
Yeah,
want to
it's
also
literally-
say
yeah.
that
Or not
it's
Verspar,
probably-
but
Astra.
it's maybe a good thing that you ended up not telling me that it wasn't Dalton that was like at the place. It was the former theater owner that was at the house.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because if you'd have told me the former theater owner was there, I probably wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very true, but I was like, that was my thought. I was just like, well, Dalton's got to be, scheming away over there.
It's like this is
It's a
literally
good
the
thought.
only reason why I went there, because you were like, yeah, Dalton, like he's over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that was expertly done by Adam to precisely do that.
Well, I mean,
Well-
I set it up to
well,
where
the-
maybe he could be where the other guy was
the
being held
doppelganger-
hostage.
Yeah, like the doppelganger never told you, like, oh yeah, Dalton's there.
No.
No.
Because you asked where the
He
previous...
basically told you, if I remember correctly, Dalton was attending to other matters.
Yeah. He didn't
So,
know. He
well,
didn't
my
know where
gue-
he was.
My guess is the owner and Dalton would kind of be like in cahoots for this night when, that was not the case.
That was not the case.
No.
I didn't really suspect that was the case, even with the like suspiciously like expensive payment, which I'm still not entirely sure about. Was it because like Dalton was just like, here, take this money, I don't care? Or was it because like the guy was like haggling against him and like Dalton like actually paid him the money because he didn't feel like killing him or something?
Yeah, I can tell you this. That was Dalton's first offer, actually.
Oh, wow.
Because
Wow.
the theater had been out of business. Janice was losing money. Trying to get everything started back up just wasn't working out, especially after what happened in the theater with Matthias and the Shoggoth and the police being involved wasn't good publicity for the theater. And Dalton offered him a deal he couldn't refuse.
I don't like that implication.
Monetary wise.
That implication makes it seem like we caused a lot of this. I don't like that at all.
But that was the whole thing behind that. And then y'all were out of commission for 9 days, which y'all had the choice to do that. Y'all could have kept
Right.
going. But during those 9 days, a lot of stuff happened.
Yeah, and I don't think that we were the cause of it. Just because looking back at all the stuff, like there was stuff. This is probably better for the other episode.
No, this is fine. This is fine. It's fine.
I mean, you
look-
talk about it. We just probably
we could
won't
talk
go
about
into
it
depth
again
about
too.
other
It's
stuff.
fine.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it more in depth, but looking back to like the first or second episode when Nihilus Creel got killed, well, the theater owner and then like the theater guy that was in charge, or like not in charge, Matthias, the little violin, like everything was pointing at the theater before.
Yeah.
And
There
it
was
was
things.
Yeah.
The violin was planted by a guy in a very elaborate yellow robe that y'all have never seen.
It's almost like this was the plan the whole time. It's almost like the theater was being targeted, especially for this to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it all started with Sound Unknown and that violin. That was the first.
Better get that Kazuhira Miller meme ready for this episode's release. And play it as like a damn fiddle, or a violin in this case.
Yeah.
Well, it's the same thing.
Well, not
How you
exactly.
play it. It's more how you play it.
I mean, it
They're-
is and it isn't. Typically, like fiddles also have a flatter like set of strings, like they're not bridged like a violin is. But for the most part, they're the same thing.
I learned something new today.
Yeah, me too.
Like the idea is that with fiddles, usually you're playing multiple strings, whereas with violins, it's more common to use single strings at a time.
Oh yeah, no. I played violin, like elementary through high school, so I know about the violin. I never played fiddle, So I didn't know it was technically a different
I mean,
instrument.
it's the same
setup.
instrument, just done a little bit differently for different
Yeah.
purposes.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're playing multiple, you can play 2 notes at a time on a violin, but more than that, and you're going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of Eine kleine Nachtmusik, the do, do, do. It's like 4 notes at once, but you got to go brum. You got to go from the bottom to the top string to get all 4 notes in at the same time. Music theory with Stephen and Richard.
Yeah.
It's a new spin-off podcast.
Believe it or not, like I actually did go to school for music at one point.
Oh,
Like I was planning on
I don't believe that.
like I was planning on being a music educator once upon a time in my life.
Nice.
Yeah, I was too, but it was a stupid thought that I wasn't qualified for. So I moved on from that pretty quickly.
I did the same thing except being a teacher. And looking back on it, I'm glad I didn't go down that route.
I almost went
Yeah.
into accounting, and I instead
But he kept
went into-
doodling horrible monsters on the paperwork.
No, and then I went to pack parachutes. That was my education, was to
I mean, they're
pack
practically the
parachutes.
same thing, right?
Yeah,
Accounting, packing parachutes.
yeah.
It's
I
just
know
when
I
you're
know a
accounting,
few-
the parachutes you're packing are more of a monetary sense.
Yeah, I know a few accountants.
Except for I'm
they-
saving or I'm preserving lives rather
Yeah.
than milking everybody and so they can't afford anything. No, I'm joking.
I hear that accountants either really like their job or they're really good at their job, and it's never it's never both of those things. Especially, and they all hate the months between March and June, specifically for taxes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The number plus 11 get you home by 7.
So
What?
It's from The Office. Kevin, the accountant, the bald guy.
yeah.
Yeah, I have to drop this bomb every single time it comes up. I've never watched The Office.
Oh wow. Yeah, you
It's
guys.
fine.
You don't have
I
to.
do a good
You
impression
should
of
really
Kevin.
tick people off and only watch The British Office.
Yeah. Yeah.
The problem is I might find that one funnier than the American Office.
I mean, there are good people in it.
Yeah.
Is it Ricky Jarvis is in it, isn't he?
Yeah, Ricky Gervais.
Yeah, yeah.
Or Gervais
And,
is it?
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman's in it.
Martin
Yeah.
Freeman. I love Martin Freeman. God, that dude's a treasure.
So, how did y'all like me setting up that cliffhanger in the episode that Man Rose is laying in the elevator?
I didn't. And,
I did that intentionally.
Yeah, I didn't.
No.
And I don't think anyone else is going to like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, at this point, we're kind of guessing at like overall reaction, but I feel like people are on the verge of rioting at this point.
Yeah.
He was
in my episode summary notes at the end of that one. I put Alistair goes in the DDA and finds Manrose laying on the floor of the elevator. The audience murders Adam.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's very interesting because this Manrose started off at least as this basically nothing special about it NPC character, and like throughout the season he actually evolved to be like, yeah, Manrose is kind of cool.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, and maybe Adam actually knows better, but I don't even really know who made Manrose as important as he is. Like, I mean, we kind of harped on him a lot, but like the audience like latched onto him really quickly too. But
Yeah.
Adam could have already had like a lot of plans for him to be bigger anyway.
I had ideas, but as time went on, they just evolved. Really, when I originally came up with him, and this was whenever we had the other cast members, where it was just me, Richard, and 2 other people.
Yeah.
I had made Manrose then, and he was just the elevator operator, and yeah, that was that was it. He was the elevator operator, and it just by the time that we did start releasing, I had ideas. Those ideas had already started evolving, and then as we kept playing, they evolved even more. And yeah, Manrose is a pretty big deal now.
I mean, it's funny
Yeah,
how
well,
things
I-
like that happen, really.
Well, I think it's reinforced by the fact that we went in the elevator all the time, and so he was always there. So,
Yeah.
like, if we were going in or out, we had to interact with Manrose.
Well,
and
That's
so
the
that
weird
made
thing
him a
is
bigger character.
that's the weird thing is that's still kind of a choice, even if it's something you don't realize is a choice.
Yeah.
We didn't really have to interact with him. We could have just been like, okay, I step in the elevator, we go up to the offices.
Yeah. Yeah, that could have been it.
But you left that delicious nugget of can he leave the elevator? We've never seen it.
That's I think that was the trigger.
That's what it was.
That focus on him. Like, do you live in the elevator? Why are you always here? Like, what's going on here? There's something not right.
Like, if there was a second elevator operator, none of that would have
No,
happened.
put another elevator on there.
It's like,
that
no, I'm
character goes
Bernie,
away.
the other elevator operator. It's like a little goblin.
Or unless maybe that's still coming. Like eventually we're going to have a Bernie the elevator operator and it's going to throw a wrench in everything.
World building here.
Like
Yeah.
everything you know is wrong.
It's such a great song.
That person's name will be She Violet.
Oh man. So
Yeah.
Victor ruined it for everybody.
He did not.
He took Tanasha into the lab and left her there after she was possessed by
Well, how was he
mean,
supposed
the
to know there
tattered
were tatters
I mean-
inside of Tanasha?
If you'd have just
They
left her
weren't on
be,
the outside of Tanasha, were they?
just
no, they
let her
weren't.
be like Alistair was willing to.
So what actually happened whenever she woke up? this is funny. Was like just in my head, like what happened? She coughed up a hairball, which is not normal for her because she doesn't have any hair. But
It was because of licking me in the Dreamlands,
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah, there you go. And and
It all
those
ties
those
together.
tatters came up, and she took off. She was just scared of them, and she took off.
So it's her fault for being so irresponsible.
Yeah. It's not Victor's fault. Everyone agreed that we get them back
Everyone did agree, and me as an actual doctor didn't do an autopsy
Although
because
I
I
refuse to
busy.
believe that like Dalton's plan revolved around like her getting a hairball because of licking me to get me dry from an experience in the Dreamlands.
no,
Well,
but when you
that
say
was-
it like
that was-
that, it sounds great.
That was just a happy coincidence. But no, she would she had the tatters inside of her. Because they were wrapping around her the whole time that y'all were
Right.
talking to the tattered king. And
Like-
they were constantly moving.
Like in all honesty, Alistair was totally ready to just leave her for dead in the hospital.
Yeah, yeah. Alistair never agreed to anything with her.
Alistair
He's
generally
forgot
doesn't
about
agree
her.
with anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the less liability, the better.
Yeah.
Victor's not going to take Alistair's opinion on whether we should help someone or not.
Yeah.
That's probably also a good idea,
Yes.
Yeah.
except for in this case.
And then we come to find that everything that we did led up to the boss. I'll say it's boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah, it's boss fight,
purposes.
technically. Yeah.
and it lasted all of 5 seconds.
Yes.
There was no
everyone took
initiative.
healing potions. It was
There was healing potions going on. There was attacks going on. There was an attempt to manipulate wrappings from Victor. And y'all were successful in a way.
In a way.
That's a word for it.
Yeah.
I mean, we weren't successful so much as we like delayed defeat.
Yeah, in Star Fox terms, we got mission complete instead of mission accomplished.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, I mean, we're forgetting about the biggest boss fight of all, of when I had to get the spider
Oh,
Yeah, Steven almost
behind my
died.
head.
Steven was actually about to become Spider-Man while we were recording.
I love how like you can hear him banging in the background and everything. We're just like, whoa, what's going on?
I wasn't sure if you added sound effects or not.
No, that was you making that noise. You were like smacking stuff, trying to get the spider.
If you could keep that clip, take it, and then see if you can play at least like 4 seconds of like the old Shatner versus Nimoy fight scene.
Oh,
fight music. Da, 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 da.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh man,
The epic battle.
The epic battle of Steven versus the spider.
It was intense.
Oh, before we go, we released art. The new,
we have art
the
now.
season 1 art. Because this will be coming out a couple days after we reveal it.
Some awesome art.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's very fancy.
Yeah, I should have it up on everything. Fancy.
Fancy.
It's very fancy. And guess
It
what?
is fancy though.
It goes on literally all new stuff. And speaking of all new stuff, we're putting it on a bunch of merch.
Yes.
Like an ass ton of merch.
Yeah. Yeah, all new stuff. We're putting it on
Yes.
all new stuff.
And
Yeah.
what we got like 16 different variations of it.
Well, we have banners for the website. We have stuff for posters for individual characters, all 3 characters with the portal.
Or your favorite character, Julian.
Yeah, you could get your favorite character. You can get all of the trio in front of the portal. You can get all 3 characters individually.
I'm going to go ahead and speak on behalf of the audience here. When are we getting Manrose?
Damn it, you beat me to it. I was literally about to say that shit.
It's just a picture of him lying on the floor of an elevator. Just a sickly little guy with his little uniform on.
He's just got this little gimpy arm, like reaching out for help.
Hey, Alistair.
Oh man, I kind of want that, but I also kind of don't want to see that because it'll make me very upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, one of these days we're going to have like promotional material for like Gerbo and Manrose.
Yeah, we will.
And it'll outsell everything else.
It'll Gerbo and Man Road merch. Just outselling everything.
They have to outsell everything.
I want a little stuffed Gerbo
Yeah.
that I can just keep with me.
A big Gerbo throw blanket.
I also thought of it. I want like someone to redo Double Dragon, but it's Luth and Victor,
Oh, that'd be cool.
and I think that would be pretty rad.
That would be cool.
Yeah. Oh man, a
There you
man
go.
roast
We
body
need to
pillow.
figure out like that's something we do. Like 80s reference, like either
80s,
movie
yes.
posters or like game art, something like that. Like featuring characters like that are kind of somewhat related.
Yeah. Oh, and something else that I'm going to do is I'm going to make wallpapers for your phone with the characters and the portal and everything. So but we're putting those on Patreon.
I mean, you gotta have something there, right?
Yeah.
So this gives us a lot of extra stuff to put on there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah,
Like,
lots of stuff. All the links are in the details. Of course, we're going to be putting the links everywhere and sharing all this stuff. But the artist was Bitey, and her Instagram is in the information as well.
And
I'll probably put her link tree in the information. So,
And there was one afternoon where I think at least most of us hopped in on the actual stream while she was working on it.
no, that's a different artist.
Different artist, my bad.
That's different. That's the one that Victor is using the avatar from right now.
Yes.
Fan.
Yes.
That was fan
Right
art
now
by
from when we're recording.
But yeah, Art MK. She's a Twitch streamer. She streams her fan art that she does for shows. She also streams her commissions that she gets and thank yous for coffee donations and everything like that. You know what? I'm going to put her details below too. She did some fan art of Victor not too long ago that we were sharing out there on the social media.
Hashtag best character.
And Discord. It turned out amazing. I loved it. And she was just asking for submissions to do fan art for her, and I gave her Victor because I felt bad because I give Victor a lot of shit.
Life gives Victor a lot of shit.
But I felt bad for Victor, and it just happened to fall around his Steven's birthday too, so it worked out. Yeah. It wasn't intentional, but it worked out.
I had the stream on the computer next to me when I was working, muted.
Yeah, because I was
able to glance at it every once in a while.
Victor. I was not having a good time that day, at least work wise, and I was just like, this is nice to look at while I curse 100
This monster
swears.
man that eats people is nice to look at.
That was nice comparison to what I had to do then. Ugh.
But yeah, I think Bitey did a really good job with our official season 1 artwork.
Oh yeah.
We did a lot of back and forth, like just to make sure we got everything right. She even asked us to nitpick, and so we got what we wanted.
She was
super receptive.
very receptive to like our critiques and stuff like that. You don't really see that in many artists, so that was pretty rad.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
So definitely
we were
check
annoying
her out.
constantly, and she didn't complain about it once.
Yeah, I think we got into a little bit of light and color theory going on,
Yeah,
and
we
we have
did.
no clue
Stuff-
what the fuck we're
stuff that
talking
I'm sure
about.
she already knows
She
better
goes
than
to
we
school
do.
for that. Like
Yeah.
she's like a
She
professional.
was like, "Yeah, I was gonna do that. That's later."
Yeah. We're like, shut up. We need to shut up.
I just remember like you would send us a proof, whatever, and then immediately it was just like several people are typing.
Yeah.
Victor doesn't look cool enough. Make Victor cooler.
No, I
Bigger-
think everybody looks cool as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody does look
It
cool.
looks pretty rad.
There are Easter eggs in the artwork, so if you see them, like, I'd like to see if you pick them out. There isn't a whole lot, but we did get some Easter eggs in there.
That'd be
Not
interesting.
actual Easter eggs, though.
That might be an idea.
Yes.
That might be an
Fun
idea
things.
for a contest.
Yeah,
See if
maybe.
someone-
They're
see if
not
someone-
hard to find.
They're not terribly hard to find. There's
if someone
one
can
that I
find-
think's trickier than the rest, but
It was like 5 or 6 of them,
um,
or was it more than that?
well, I guess it depends on which ones you want to consider.
There's 23. Find them all.
Oh God,
There's 5. There's 5, I think. Yeah, there's 5. It's not extremely hard to find them, but thought it would be fun for the fans of the show,
the true
that
fans.
the true fans.
Yeah, there you go. That's your reward. By finding all 5, you know that you're a true
you are
fan.
a true fan.
Yeah,
It's like the back of the highlights for Children Magazine.
yeah.
Like find all
Wow.
5 and send us a letter with
That is
a
a
pre-postage.
dated reference, Stephen.
Yeah, you can send us a letter with a pre-postage envelope, and we'll send you back a badge to denote that you're a member of our fan club.
Member
gonna
of the
have-
DDA.
We're gonna do
Official
like
member.
Decoder rings.
Dakota rings. Drink more Ovaltine, son of a bitch.
Just send it in along with 5 proofs of purchase.
Oh God.
Oh, but no, if you have any ideas of what you would want to see, variations of the merch, maybe you want like a blanket, maybe you want, fucking
Microphones
a
and
bathing
monsters,
suit,
breakfast cereal.
cereal, fucking
Oops, all
Dreddos.
fingers.
Just berry or just fingers.
I don't know, maybe an Alistair
Oops,
nightlight.
all fingers.
Oops, all
yeah,
fingers. That's
oops, all
it. Yeah,
fingers,
oops, all
yeah.
fingers.
An Alistair nightlight that just has like a purple glow coming out of its mouth.
Oh yeah. Oh, I wish we had access to that.
I
I
know,
would
right? That'd be
automatically
awesome.
put that up. That'd be cool. But no, yeah, definitely go check out the merch store. We got a lot of cool stuff and more stuff to come. Another thing that 2 of you don't know about yet.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm assuming that's me and Max.
That's definitely me.
Yeah.
It's usually me and Max.
I got an email at the time of recording this. I got an email yesterday from somebody who wants to sponsor a giveaway for us, and we're going to kick season 2 off with another giveaway and it'll be a full set of polyhedral dice box set with the box from Elder Dice.
Oh, holy hell. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And it's
How
your
do I
choice.
enter?
Which set you want is your choice, and they will get your information to them, and they will send you the box set of your choice.
That's
of
really
what's
rad.
currently on the store, not part of the Kickstarter.
Right.
So
But still, it's a pretty awesome prize and really awesome of them to offer that to us.
That's
Yes.
great. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
and we will be running that for a month, and we're going to throw in some little microphones and monsters items as well.
What was the name of that service?
Elder
'Cause I think-
Dice.
Elder, I think they've earned a follow on my illustrious Twitter.
Yeah, it's
It's the
Infinite
dice
Black.
that Richard has.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those. Those look
Yeah,
amazing.
the
Oh
company's
yeah, I'm sorry,
Infinite
Infinite
Black.
Black. Yeah, Infinite Black Elder Dice.
Like, they're good dice. I really like them.
Well, now they are followed.
And see, I really want the yellow sign. I particularly want, if I had the money to get it, I would get the yellow sign dice with the black amber on the Kickstarter. That's the one I want, because that looks fucking cool.
I still need to get my dice tray back.
Yeah. It's nice having a dice tray, especially
Yeah.
when you don't have like a good area like with your recording to be able to roll.
My desk and my mouse pad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, oops,
That's what
sorry
I'm
guys.
using now.
Sorry guys.
See,
the
I'm
guy
using
railed
the
behind my
tables
desk
that we
again.
used over here. Oh, sorry, what?
Oh yeah, those things are rad.
What'd you say, Richard?
Oh no, I was just saying like, oh, sorry guys, the die rolled behind my desk again.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm using the TV trays that we were using. the Max provided for our recording area.
Thank you, previous roommate who I lived with, for those.
Yeah.
And just left them there.
They're
I
really
can,
cool. They're really cool TV trays, like
They are.
TV tables.
Yep.
I can still see the microphone that I left at your house in like way in the background.
Oh, the microphone stand, yeah.
Yeah. This is a different microphone than the one I was using originally.
Yeah.
That's
It's like, could you-
fun
This
Can
is
you tell?
crazy though.
Oh,
fun fact.
I have to buy that off of you, don't I? Still.
The old one,
Wait,
or
what?
The old.
If you want.
Yeah, I mean it's better than the one I got.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to.
As long as it's still not cursed.
it might be cursed still.
Yeah, I don't want it if it's still cursed.
I think it was cursed because my computer,
Mac?
not the microphone.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
I
I have a
can
Mac
agree.
and that-
Macs are cursed.
I know.
No.
I know where you work. At least on Saturdays, I know where you work.
Yeah, it just didn't work with newer Macs. It's something to do with the actual physical hardware of the microphone. So
I get
So-
paid. I get paid next week. I might, shoot some dollary dues over there and see if it goes well.
Some
Cool.
ding dong dollary dues.
Stupid, sexy Flanders.
But I think we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, I think
we
we're-
didn't-
no, we should
we-
record for another 3 hours.
We didn't get to the best part.
What's that?
We didn't get to the part where Julian was literally the bravest one out of everyone and jumped into the mouth of hell first.
Oh yeah,
and was
Yeah, he did.
rewarded with a mech suit.
Shh! Don't talk about that. It's later.
Well, it's in the outro, or
We
not
know
the
it-
outro, but the cliffhanger.
I was about to say it's a pseudo armor.
Well, we can
Don't-
say it's mech suit now.
Oh,
I
yeah, I
just
guess
I
you
just
can say
left
it's
that
mech
part
suit.
out, and I cover it in season 2.
Oh yeah, that mech suit. Boy,
But
that's
yeah,
gonna be
no,
fun
it is
later.
it is totally a mech suit. Because I mean, Julian. I mean, yeah, he's an artificer, So
And Victor's like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Victor ends
exactly.
up like Gordon Ramsay.
He's in an
and-
awesome cooking position
No,
where he
Victor's
gets
more
to-
like Emerald.
I mean, he's
Yeah,
kicking
he's-
everything up a notch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
much. He throws spices and stuff.
shurikens
And-
too.
And meanwhile,
Pow.
Alistair got dumped in like a Terminator parody or something.
I was gonna do Terminator or I was gonna do Back to the Future.
Yeah, both work.
Alistair, we have to go back. Your future's in terrible danger.
Why do we have to go back if the future's in danger?
Because someone's not very good at writing titles for movies.
This is true.
Oh, but no, the end of the season cliffhanger. It's I didn't even let y'all. The only person I let talk was Alistair. As far as like doing anything,
Yeah, we just showed up.
Victor wasn't going to talk to the manacle on his ankle.
I mean, it made sense. Like, you just kind of prompted it in such a way that, like, there was at least a short bit of conversation there.
yeah. Just to let you know that all I wanted to say was, it's about time you showed up. It's been a year or something like that. Like, that's all I really wanted to say.
and the next at least 2 to 3 episodes, probably 4, there's going to be a lot of Alistair knowing things and a lot of Julian and Victor not knowing what the fuck's going on. It's awesome.
It is chaos.
So it's really going to switch things up.
It's really gonna switch things up.
Completely different than season 1.
Yeah,
Nothing
season
like
2
that ever
off
happened.
the rails,
Oh.
and we're definitely not going to go into a basement.
Absolutely.
We learned our lesson.
Oh, no,
twice.
yeah. We're going to go upstairs this time.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't
Going to go up.
we don't go into any more basements. This is completely different than season 1.
There's a trap door. We're going to leave the room.
Hey,
Run away.
there's been a time skip. We've grown as characters in a montage that was shot and
Wait,
not recorded.
But we skipped the time
Maybe.
too. That's the problem.
Details are not important.
Like, everybody else grew, we didn't.
Yeah. Everybody else got better. Y'all are still the same.
I don't know about better.
That's fine. Victor
That's
just
for
eat
another
some
time,
stuff.
though.
That is for
He'll
another
get
time.
better. Victor will
Oh.
have dinner and get better at things.
Mm-hmm.
I think Victor will get better at dinner.
Ah.
No. Yeah. But
Okay.
anyways.
That's a morons.
Yeah.
That's some morons.
Oh, but yeah, it was an awesome first season. Next episode is going to be Microphones and Morons season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Just covering all of season 1, and we could talk in more depth. We may do a longer episode. Don't know, but just whatever we could talk about throughout the entire season. Also, submit questions to us.
Yeah, especially for the next one.
Please.
Season 1.
Any
Anything you
lingering
want to
thoughts
ask.
about season 1? Ask it, because after that, it's in the garbage. We're all season 2.
Yeah.
Season,
we're
season
never
one,
talking about season 1
We're
again.
never talking about season 1. It's totally.
I don't even know what
Totally
season 1
written
is
out.
anymore.
Yeah. It's in the
Gerbo
past.
who?
And if that angers you, then let us know.
Let us
Yeah.
know.
Let us know.
Do
Tell
you-
me how much you hate me for
Yeah.
leaving terrible, awesome cliffhangers
Amazing cliffhangers.
that make you want to listen to more. Just want to put that out there. 5-star reviews,
Oh yeah,
please.
yeah, totally.
If you have
If
any
you
kind
leave a
of
1-star review, your favorite character may die.
But hey,
Don't forget.
not that. We joked about that.
I'm leaving that. I'm going to pull those and
Like,
put them
I'm
in.
going to go ahead and preempt one of the audience questions.
Yeah.
This is for Adam. Who hurt you?
Oh, man. You don't know what Manrose does.
Do the Britney,
We don't know Manrose's dark secret.
You don't
do
know
the
what it's like
Britney
at
meme.
home.
Leave Manrose alone.
No, Manrose is cool. And he is still alive, but he's hurt. That's all you know. That's all I'm going to tell you.
He's still
please-
alive currently.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or at least when I was
Please
last
ask
saw him.
questions.
When we last saw him, he was still alive.
But yeah, Steven.
Yeah, please ask questions. Please just mention things that you want us to talk about, even if you don't have a question. Like, like it's just like, oh, what happened to this character, or or what did this mean? Ask us questions. Ask us stuff we haven't talked about already in this episode.
A chickpea is neither a chick nor a pea. Discuss.
No big whoop. Let us know if you want more, 80s and 90s Saturday Night Live references.
If you want more pop culture references, if you want less pop culture references, in which case we will say no.
And we keep it.
If someone mentions it, I will tell you what my favorite Saturday Night Live sketch ever
But
is.
only if somebody mentions it.
Only if
Someone
mentions it.
mentions it, or if I forget and mention it later anyway.
Is it Mr. Robinson? Because that one's my favorite.
No, it's not. It's not.
Children, I think there's somebody at the door. Man, what you want?
When
a
Eddie
good one,
Murphy
though.
was funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
But yeah, all our music is done by Marco Mazzei, written and produced by Marco Mazzei at Fallen Highway Studios. We're continuing on with that music in the next season.
Yeah.
Still got a lot of music to pull from,
Oh, yeah.
and maybe reuse some. So
I mean,
Yeah.
absolutely.
If you want to see if we reuse that, you'll have to go back and listen to previous episodes.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Where can I find those, Max?
You can find those at www. Pause for effect. microphoneandmonsters.com. And
Microphones and monsters.
There's
I said
more than
microphones
one
and
of them.
monsters.
You
Yes.
said microphone. You said it singular.
I said it fast. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. You do that
Microphonesandmonsters.com.
we're
we
on.
should get microphone and monsters.
We need people to know that we record on more than one microphone. Like we
Yes.
don't all gather around one microphone to record.
We take
No, we've
turns, and
probably
I
used, like-
edit it.
Yeah, we probably used like 10 different microphones in the recordings so far.
Yeah. No, yeah.
Probably
yeah.
not 10.
At least, what, 7?
6. We've used 6
I mean, I can
microphones
think
total.
of, well,
Yeah, at least 6.
at least 6.
Mm-hmm.
One day we'll be back together and use a mixer, and it will be glorious, and Adam will not have to do as much editing as he's doing right now.
It's actually fine. I'm not bothered by it. I do miss the inside the same room.
I think it does
thing,
add a
but
lot.
we'll talk
I
more
miss
about
seeing
that.
Richard and Max's faces.
Oh,
the sync test. Aw, the sync test.
Yeah,
the sync test.
which I never leave these in. I don't know why you do a sync test. You'd say sync test 3, 2, 1 or 1, 2, 3 or whatever at the beginning of every outro that you give me.
I have to.
And I'm just like, I'm getting rid of this. Like, well, you're the only fucking person talking.
You don't just hit record and start recording? That's what I do.
I do it to mentally prepare myself more than anything.
I got
It's
you. I
become
got you.
ritual.
I've never
It is-
asked you
it is
about it.
ritual.
And
No,
I just
and
thought
I did
about
that
it because you said it.
Totally unprompted.
Wow,
Okay.
I had no idea
Okay.
you were doing that. That's great.
Yeah.
Do we have enough outro music left yet?
I'll start.
Is there beautiful piano music behind me right
There's
now? I
still.
hope
It's
so.
yeah. It's going. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's going. It's going. Gone.
I hear it. Don't you? It's wrong.
I listen to that when I record my outros. I started around when I would start talking. It helps.
See, I
Oh,
don't
wow. Cool.
because I
I
pause
don't
way
do
too
that.
much when I record.
Hmm.
Like I
I
say
just-
stuff and
I
then
just-
think about it and then say stuff and then think about
I'll
it.
do something worse. I'll do a whole take and then listen to it, and then if I hate it, I delete the whole take.
See, I don't even listen to it because if I listen to it, I'm going to be there for hours.
I just
I-
riff the whole time, and I do one take, and I just cut out the little bullshit, and then I leave whatever was good, and then I record. And then I just post it. I don't fucking care.
Like that's
It's just
I
an
record-
outro.
that's
I
mostly what
record
I do.
maybe 3 times max. Like I record one,
Mm-hmm.
and if it's horrible, I'll re-record it and make it better. And that's what happens.
I don't
That's
I
what
don't
goes
allow myself to go listen to it because I'll second guess everything and like I will seriously
I
be
ca-
at it forever.
I kind of
Yeah.
do that too, but then after 3, I'm like, we're done after 3. We're not doing it after 3. It's like freaking it's Cell making the damn ring
So-
for the Cell games.
So if
So this is the last take we're gonna do of this outro because this has been the best one so far.
Oh yeah, definitely best outro ever.
The ones
yeah.
we did, the 2 we did before this one just now just did
it's
not
just
work.
garbage.
But this one has been
Trash.
completely coherent and on track.
This is why I'm
Well-
the editor, because I'm just gonna leave everything in.
Do it, please.
Coherent and on track
Even-
by our standards.
when we started talking at the beginning, I was like, I'm gonna take this out, and I'm just gonna leave it in.
No, we're just leaving all of it in. We're doing it live.
If there's gold, you best leave that shit in.
Holding characters ransom.
Fuck it. We're doing it live.
We're doing it.
Do it live.
All right. But yeah, thank you so much for listening to the entire first season of Microphones and Monsters. Get ready for another Microphones and Morons where we talk about the whole season. Check out our new merch. Check out the artists. Check out everybody that we mentioned in the episode. Links are below in the well, they're not below. They could be to the right or left depending on what you're on. I don't know. But
There will be links
attached.
in the details, in the deets.
Seats.
But yeah, get ready for season 2 as well. Get ready for a giveaway to kick off season 2 with Infinite Black Elder dice, as well as some Mikes and Monsters merch. And yeah, get ready for these guys to be thrown into chaos.
We're so fucked.
Yep.
I'm not ready.
All right.
And-
so when
and-
do we hit record?
Guest appearances are going to be starting in season 2 as well. So get ready to listen with some guest
Wait,
characters.
you mean we have to
and-
The
record
first one we
with
got
other
is the
people?
Count from Sesame Street.
Do what now?
We have to record with other people.
Yeah.
Wait, these aren't just voices in my head?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But yeah, all that's coming soon. Lots of big things for season 2, and just a lot of big things for Microphones and Monsters, and hopefully we can have more stuff for you as well. And
Yeah,
that's all I got.
Yep.
it's good for me.
Goodbye, lovelies.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm not recording now.
I am.
I'm still recording, so put this in. Now I'll stop.